Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 20th day of February 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at those spot prices in Europe. But before that, gonna thank all of our channel members. Really appreciate your support. This would be a lot more challenging without your help. Now over here to JM Bullion. Bam! Now, looks like gold is up 340 to 1852.86, silver up 12 cents to 2203, platinum up 357 to 939.58, and palladium down 216 to 1543.17. And we're going to take a quick look at the premiums on the American Silver Eagles. I'll tell you, this would be a lot better if they were under $10. I think that'd be super. Now, we may get that, we may not, because check this out. Bullion sales at the United States Mint, well, no new tail to tell. Pretty lean, pretty slim pickings over here right now this month. And, these are mintages, these are sales. So why is it that the United States Mint has hardly any sales? I mean, we're the 20th of February already, and we have very small numbers. So that's for the calendar year 2023, and that's for the month of February. And speaking for the month of February, here we go, marketwatch.com. And this says next week's major U.S. economic reports and Fed speakers. Yeah, a lot going on this week. We know it's the 20th. Nothing going on today, all right? However, look at this. Tomorrow, we've got existing home sales, all right? And then we've got Wednesday, FOMC minutes. Yeah, and that's where they're probably going to talk a lot more hawkish. Then we have Thursday, February 23rd. That's initial jobless claims and then consumer spending on Friday, as well as personal income, new home sales, and consumer sentiment. A lot of information coming out this week, folks, that we should probably pay attention to. Now, over here to the product schedule for the United States Mint. And got some people talking about the United States Mint's Bessie Coleman packaging. Okay, and just a quick heads up on that, and I got to show you, and I want to thank the people who were able to supply these photographs to us. There it is. That's the new packaging for the Bessie Coleman quarters. Okay, isn't that interesting? So it does say 1981 on it still, and it has the time that it was boxed up on the day it was boxed up, and it has the barcode and the Bessie Coleman with the product code as well as the mint that it was produced in. Okay, so there's that. That's the next photograph. And what I wanted to mention here is, now this is the next one. I really appreciate all y'all supplying these photographs. One of the things I've noticed about this packaging is that it seems susceptible to be, the structure is, it doesn't have a lot of structural integrity as far as the last boxes are concerned. It seems to buckle here along this seam, and these corners seem to get mashed pretty easy. Now, this is the final photograph I think I have here. There it is. These are the rolls here once you open it up, and there's no tray, there's no plastic tray, and even for the bag, the 100-coin bag, there's no tray in that one as well. So, and it looks like these may have been damaged or somehow when they were put in there, or I don't know, but it definitely begs the question, what is the Mint doing? But this isn't the first time that the United States Mint went cheap on the packaging, okay? And let's face it, they raised the price on those, and they gave us less. How does that feel, right? So we know that the United States Mint, charged a little bit more for each one of these products, and they gave us less in return, right? So that's kind of a bummer in the summer, right? Now, is that the first time the Mint's done that? No, absolutely not, because check this out. Here we go. So here we are, this year's 2023 American Silver Eagle, and you can see it's in the same box that the Morgan dollars were delivered in. And, it was such a shallow box, all right, that if you knocked it from the bottom, the coin popped out of this holder here in black. And like I said, there's a history going on here, because check this out. Now, this was the last time an American Eagle coin was featured in the, there it is. You're not going to see that anymore now. You're just getting the boxes. And let's face it, I think a lot of people would really love to get this back. Why did they have to take it away? And now let's face it, the United States Mint didn't always put all of their American Silver Eagles into these cases here. In fact, the uncirculated always, I think, had come in a box for the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years. All right, so there's nothing new for the box and the American Silver Eagle. What is new is that they put the American Silver Eagle into, what a bummer. And I imagine you can buy those after the fact. But really, I mean, if you're paying $80, so you're giving a little bit more money to the Mint, and, you're not getting any more extra out of it. And like I said, this is a history from the United States Mint. Look at this. This coin, 1350. I imagine it wasn't 1350 when it was originally priced out, but you're paying 1350, and that's a half ounce. But look at this, the half ounce that same year, they stuck it in a box, right? So it's kind of like those eBay listings where, it's $1,000, $2,000, and they charge you $10.99 instead of free shipping. It's like, come on, you're charging that much, and you still don't give the hookup. And if you look at some of the Mint's item, they do have some cases for these coins, and it is for the armed forces medals and. But it isn't for the big boys, the annual products, which is really odd. So here we go, American Eagle 2021 1-ounce silver uncirculated coin. And like I said, these usually came in the box, the uncirculated, for quite some time now. But those clamshells, I'm telling you, I don't know why they don't give us the clamshell for the American Silver Eagles, especially if they're charging us more now for the 23. It makes no sense. But it does make sense, I guess, when you realize that there's 400,000 of these, and when you start working in those larger numbers, everything starts to add up pretty quickly, especially if, you're adding $1 or 50 cents to 400,000 of these particular ones just for that case. And I imagine it's probably not that expensive, but it might be hard to source it. So not sure what's going on there at the United States Mint, but what I can say is that it seems like they've gotten really cheap in the last few years. And it started in 2020, right? With that American Silver Eagle from, 2021. The last year they had the clamshell. And let's face it, that year they also did the Type 1 and Type 2. And could that have actually had something to do with it? That they had 300,000 American Silver Eagle Type 1s and another 300,000 American Silver Eagle Type 2s. And they were like, you know what? That's too many clamshells. We got two issuances of the American Silver Eagles in 1 year, the Proof West Point. Do we just say, you know what, let's go with the less expensive packaging? And I think since that happened, they realized that they could save a lot of money. And, well, they did it to the Bessie Coleman quarters, right? And that also begs the question, what other products here at the United States Mint are going to see their packaging reduced? Okay. Will the, and I don't think the, like I said, the Armed Forces medals, I don't think they're going to reduce that clamshell. Yeah, look at that. I think this one's made like 23% too large. They could have sized that one down, probably saved some money there. But yeah, there it is. I mean, what other items on the U.S. Mint schedule are going to have cheap packaging? Or where are they going to cut back on packaging? Because we know the United States Mint also cut back on packaging for, that's right, the American Innovation Reverse Proof Set right there. I think there it is. So they used to be individuals with some of the most beautiful packaging the Mint ever had. And then, well, what happened? And then after that, they became one coin in one set. Well, not one. They didn't become one coin. They became put together in one coin set. Yeah, that's probably the better qualifier. So, like I said, what's next? What is going to happen next at the United States Mint as far as their packaging is concerned? Are they going to go cheap somewhere else? Now, let's go over to the plus ones today. I don't even know what. Oh, yeah, look at that. Plus one is Psalm 32:6. It's kind of a big deal here. And I myself needed to do this more often than I do, but here it is. This is Psalm 32:6. Therefore, let everyone who is godly offer prayer to you at a time when you may be found. Surely, in the rush of great waters, they shall not reach them. So basically, I think this is saying that the faithful ones pray at the first hint or first sight of misfortune so that a flood of suffering not overtake them. Yeah, I think that's what's going down. Now, let's speak what else is going down. This is 3 9's Fine 99.9. This is Led Zeppelin, the Rover. And I think this is off of, I want to say Physical Graffiti, because I don't think it's Presence, but I definitely think it's Physical Graffiti. And you can listen to it. Check this out. If you have a really good computer, you got 1440 P60 and 2160 P60. So that's a wide range of sound here on 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. Almost said network. Either way, it's all good. Listen, folks, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.